Cheesetown Radio with another long stretch of today's hottest hits and your all-time favorites.
We are back. Sean A. Sawyer.
Moni in the middle.
Bob Law.
Yo, B. Griffin in the house.
Oh, Deaja Colden.
Yes, sir.
Yeah.
Yes, sir.
Deaja.
And look, before we get into this interview, I got a quick question. How do you really spell your name? Because I just saw like 30 different spellings of your name so
Nobody knows how
far.
to spell it. It's Deaja.
Oh, see, I got it spelled right.
D-E-N.
I was just
Because you said
pronouncing it.
Cordon. I don't have no R in my name.
So I do have a history of butchering names and words.
Yeah.
I get called Deaja. It's fine.
Well,
I get called someone, so I'm with you, dude.
You get called someone because that's just on your license plate.
But when you look at my name, that's what they say. They real live say someone Humphrey. Like, that is right. I be like,
I would have had a field day with you in school. Someone Humphrey.
The neck. Oh.
Deaja, how you doing?
Great. I'm great.
Tell us a little bit about yourself.
What you want to know?
What you want to tell me?
I don't know.
Let's start how you got started on how you get started.
Well, before that, where are you from?
Portsmouth, Virginia.
Portsmouth.
Born in Chesapeake, been in Portsmouth basically all my life.
Okay. Well, tell us how you got started in playing basketball.
See, that's a weird story. Okay. I started when I was like 5 or 6, right? And then I stopped. Until I went to middle school. Then I started playing in 7th grade. I made the team in 7th grade, played in 8th grade, and then played all 4 years in high school. And now I'm going to college to go play too.
Okay.
So was it like, okay, I have a 9-year-old daughter, right?
Hmm?
And every little kid's favorite thing is Chuck E. Cheese. And I would take her to Chuck E. Cheese, but she was always drawn to the little basketball game. And she would always play. She was like, Daddy, I can beat you. Daddy, I can beat you. So we sit down there playing the game. And I'm noticing she has a natural form, like follow through and everything. So did you get interested in basketball because of a situation like that? Or what made you say, I want to play basketball?
My mom asked me. She's just like, do you want to play basketball? You want to dance? You want to do gymnastics? I've been wanting to do gymnastics since I was born, but she kept telling me I was too tall. So I picked basketball. Played basketball for that 1 year when I was little. And like I'm like a natural athlete.
Mm-hmm.
So it came easy to me, but I stopped to do karate. I did karate till I was in 7th grade, and I picked basketball over karate.
what belt did you stop?
Blue 3rd degree.
That's what's
So I had 3 more left to get the black belt.
So not only you can beat Bob in basketball, you can kick his butt too.
I gotta ask you a question. I gotta ask.
We gotta get this question out of the way.
Yeah.
Who's your favorite football team?
The Redskins.
Come on, dog. Let's talk about who is doing these bookings with all these Redskin fans.
Cowboy fan. That's where you are.
Come on now. So what?
Well, the shirt should have given you a hint.
I do have one.
saying.
That don't mean nothing. That don't mean nothing.
Word up.
You are described as very athletic, good mid-range, high energy defender. So I'm guessing defense is your thing?
I take pride in my defense.
Yeah.
I'm glad
I
somebody
don't let
do.
anybody get past me.
I'm glad somebody do, because Steph Curry had a problem with that.
Hey.
Steph Curry can't play defense.
Hey, Steph, I told y'all, Stephanie gets stronger, man. That's real talk.
So, I mean, what's your average like?
I think he said, my coach said during regular season it was about 12.5 points. And then postseason it went up to 15.
It says you play guard. Is it a point guard, two guard?
2 and 3.
So
Play
you're
small forward. Mostly small forward. But now that I'm going to college and I'm on the smaller side, it's probably
So you
just going to be
probably
shooting guard.
shooting guard. Are you most comfortable with that? What position are you most comfortable with?
Small forward. Because I'm used to getting rebounds. I like getting rebounds.
How many rebounds you get?
That's a good question.
Need a good answer.
I don't know. I get a lot. For me to be this size and everybody else in the post to be way bigger than me, I get a good amount of rebounds.
That's what's up. Now, there's a particular game that I need you to talk to me about, and I need you to be a little animated about it and tell me about it, because I wasn't there, but I read about it. There was a particular game where you scored a layup at the buzzer to send the game into overtime, and I assume y'all won that game.
I was lit. So let's start off with when the ball dropped. All right.
And who was you playing? What team was you playing?
We were playing Kingsport, and this was for, I think it was Conference 17 championship. I think. I don't know. I think it was for the championship, or for us to pick who played where next, and all that whatnot. Literally the whole entire game up until that layup, I played like some butt. It was really bad. I couldn't make any shots, layups. I was getting the ball stolen. I was really upset that whole entire game. But I don't know. I didn't even realize that the time was winding down when I got the ball. I remember the play exactly, actually. Kira was taking the ball out.
Shout out to Kira.
Because she ran the baseline. No, seriously, she ran from one end to the other to get it into our point guard.
Okay.
Shout out to our point guard. She's a beast. Mariah Coker. She going to Shawan. She did a nice little crossover, got past 2 defenders. I was near the sideline, but I was cutting in towards the middle. She passed it to me, and I didn't realize at the moment, but it was actually a defender there while I was going up for the layup, and she was actually the tallest one on the team, and it just went in. It went in. I didn't realize it. Like I was stuck. I was like, oh, guess we're going into overtime. But I made it a point to make sure that we won in overtime. I scored 5 or 6 of the 11 points we scored in overtime.
That's what's up.
I wanted to make sure that we won. Like I got us that far. We couldn't go into overtime and lose. I don't like losing in the first place, and that was the only team we had lost to. And it's just, I got it together. Shout out to God, because He had me.
Shout out to God.
He had me the whole entire time. He knew what He was doing. So I was very excited that game. We went to the locker room. We turned on the speaker. My coach didn't even give us a speech. We danced for like 30 minutes. Just dancing. And he took a picture. He put it on Instagram. He was real happy that game. So then I actually was interviewed by, I think his name was Jamar Hawkins.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, I got screenshots. I got screenshots from the article. He was tweeting about the game. He put me on Instagram. I still got the video of it. My teammate was actually videotaping and not knowing, like, of course no one knows what's going to happen. Mm-hmm. But she saw me get the ball. She was like, you better make it, DJ. You better make it. And I made it, and everybody just exploded in the gym. It's the best moment. It's great.
That's great. Yeah. So, me and Bobby, well, you walked in on our conversation about the NBA Finals. Mm-hmm. And by the way, I hope you're a LeBron fan.
I am.
That's what's up.
The bandwagon.
The bandwagon. Get you on.
Going back to the finals, you say you was having a bad game, that particular game. Do you think that you was having a bad game because of the magnitude of the game and the pressures of the game?
No, it was the goals. It was the goal. Like at Deep Creek, their goals shake. It was like when you hit the when you touch the basket with the ball, period, like the whole goal shakes. And I wasn't hitting it at the right point, I guess. Then I don't even think I had any contacts that game, so I was blind. But
Oh man.
yeah, so I was like playing with one contact or something like that. I know I couldn't see completely. Just put that out there. So that's probably another reason why I wasn't playing as well.
That's a good one.
But I try not to give into like the pressure of the game. I try not to think about that. That's why I always put on my beats and listen to whatever music I listen to before the game, and I basically try to zone myself out
Right.
to get ready for it, because I don't want to let anything like try to weigh me down while I'm playing. I just play, and I think that's why I've been a little bit successful, because I just go out there and play. I don't let
You don't think
anything
about the
slow me down.
moment.
No. Like when we went all the way to semi-states, I was just playing, and that was actually one of the best games I ever played. Just played.
So by you being a high school star, do you get treated differently by your fellow classmates, teachers?
Yeah, teachers. I was mom's not in here right now.
Shout out to mom.
During the season, my teachers would let me sleep a little bit. Some of my classmates would be like, "Oh, did y'all win last night? All right, here go the answers to this worksheet." Like it would work itself out. But I'm pretty smart, so half the time I'd be like, "Nah, I got it." But if I was just that tired and I just woke up from a nap, I'm like, "Oh, you can go ahead and give me the answers." But I mean, other than that, I was friends with a decent amount of people throughout my school, and basketball, I guess, just widened that out. I didn't really have like fans per se because I already knew them. So I mean, a few old people were my fans. They would follow me.
You already got your diploma?
Mm-hmm.
So you already
June
won?
8th.
Okay, well you safe then.
Exactly. You said
I don't think you was going in the treacherous water. You telling too much.
Oh no, that's why I'm an open book.
One of the requirements to be on our show is you have to have a 3.0 grade average, and that's one of the things Bob stressed.
Yes.
So, what was your grade point average?
My graduating grade point average, I believe, was a 3.85, something around there.
That's what's up.
At one point, I did have a 4.2, but it was the last semester of my high school career. I knew I was going to graduate with honors, so I just let it slide, I guess. And I kind of messed up my freshman year too, but I still graduated magna cum laude.
Oh, that's what's up.
So I was one of the first people to graduate. I was in the first row.
So tell us about where you going to school, and what made you pick where you going.
Okay. Y'all can't laugh at the name of the school, because when I found out the name of the school, I didn't want to go up there.
We already got our laughs out because you know we already know.
So I picked Hood College in Frederick, Maryland. They were actually recruiting me from my AAU season. I used to play AAU for MDG, sponsored by Adidas. It was actually a tournament down in either Myrtle Beach or Georgia where they first saw me. They talked to my coach about me. I never was in contact with them during the summer. And then they started talking to me during regular basketball season for high school. And they actually came out to a few of my games. Some of them I played like trash. Some of them I was a superstar. Of course, I was Kobe when they weren't there. But when I initially told my mom that the school was looking at recruiting me, we sat down and laughed for like an hour because of the name of the school. And she was like, "Oh, we got to go visit the hood for a few seconds." And but it's actually a really pretty campus. It's private, a small private school.
Private school named the Hood. I go for it.
And what,
Shout
I
out
don't
to
know
the
if it's
Hood.
a little racist or not, but it's predominantly white.
Name the
took me
hood.
off too. Yeah, exactly.
Shout out to the hood.
Took me off guard, but I picked that school because one recruited me for basketball, and they were putting out some good deals. Two, they have an ROTC program. I was in JROTC in high school. I won a commission as a second lieutenant active duty when I finished college. I don't know, and the coaches are pretty great. He loves me. He does a lot.
You just said you was in the ROTC, so going in the military is something that you wanted to do?
Yeah, I've always wanted to go into the military. Well, I can't say always. At first I didn't know what I wanted to do. But around maybe like my sophomore year, I decided, hey, I want to go into the Army. And what best way to do it than join our ROTC program, commission as a second lieutenant, and make more money than anybody else that's just enlisting. Because I could enlist now if I wanted to. They still call me. But I want to make money.
This the right time.
No questions.
Yeah.
Back on May 18th, you received an award called the Garner Grant recipient. You was a Garner Grant recipient. You didn't receive that?
What's that?
You didn't receive that award?
Mm-hmm. I got a lot of stuff.
Yeah, you said you got it.
You heard it now.
Mama like, you got a lot of stuff.
I mean, she did something.
Yeah, mama like, you got a lot.
I don't know. That's a good
My
one.
baby did that.
You got that many awards that you don't remember?
Yeah, like seriously, we added up
talk about you at
all the scholarships that I was offered, like from different schools and stuff, like the merit scholarships when you apply, and it was almost $2 million.
Oh, wow.
Oh, that's way
So, no, it was wait, you're right.
million.
It was almost $1 million. It was like 999,000 and some change. So I don't know what award you're talking about, honestly.
But what was one of the awards that you won that you was most proud of?
Basketball wise or just school wise?
Both.
Both.
Basketball wise, I got honorable mention. For postseason. That's when I started snapping, of course. But
Hey.
when we kept having to play Kingsport, it was our last time playing Kingsport, and we actually had lost that game. It's pretty devastating, and then they wanted to give us awards. Shouldn't make sense to me. You don't try to make us happy after we just lost. But I got honorable mention. I had never really been recognized for basketball in my 4 years. And other scholarships was my national ROTC scholarship, because that's what's ensuring my full ride to college.
No doubt.
So I cried. Like when I found out, I cried. I called my mom 5 minutes later, and she cried too. I know she did. She just don't want to tell me. But my basketball coach actually was trying to figure out, hey, how much money do you need? Like, we got to make sure you have a full ride because you deserve it.
Right.
So he was actually in contact with the head of the ROTC department at my school. They were like really close friends or whatever. And he was talking to the people on the board for the scholarship that I actually received at the hood.
Word.
And
Make sure we talk about the same thing. I'm sorry. Go ahead. I'm sorry.
I forgot where I was at.
They was making sure that they got they was in contact.
Oh, yeah. And just one random day he
From
called
the
me.
hood.
I was sitting in my car and he called me from the hood.
There we go. There we go.
He was like,
There we go.
So you have a full ride to college. I was like, what are you talking about? No, not yet. I'm gonna work on it. I'm gonna try. He was like, no, you have a full ride to college. You got the national ROTC scholarship. So I just went mute for 5 minutes. He's like, are you there? Hello? And I'm like, oh, I gotta call you back. I gotta call my mom. Because she'll have to pay for me to go to school. Like, that was my ultimate goal. When I entered high school, I knew I didn't want my mom to have to pay for school. Because she tells me about the student loans and the interest that gets added on and everything. So.
That's what they talk about.
Oh, J Camp. Oh, yeah, I did get that one.
Like you in the picture.
Yeah, I did get that one. I remember how I got that one too. Now we can't even be sad no more because thanks, Mom. I feel bad. What's her name?
It's alright.
Okay. Well, the lady.
The scholarship lady.
Yeah, she came up to
The
my
awards
school.
lady.
Came up to my school. I was in ROTC during that block, and she came to talk to us about the scholarship that she gives out. You didn't have to be going into the military strictly. You didn't have to be going to college. You didn't have to have like a certain plan. Well, you had to have a plan, but it didn't have to be like a specific thing. So during this time, I was actually filling out applications because I was bored. So I picked one up and just put all my stuff in it, made a nice little packet, and I got the email maybe like a month after saying that I got it, and I was like, you gotta be kidding me. That was the first one I actually like received, and that was the one that was gonna be coming to me. So I felt a little rich.
Yeah.
Like I got $500 in my pocket just for being smart and going to college. So that made my life a little
Shout out to
happy.
the hood.
That one wasn't from the hood. It was from J Camp.
I'm just shouting out the hood. I can shout out the hood.
And I like right after. Oh no, it was right before I had got that scholarship. I found out that I had to take 2 summer school classes,
Okay.
and they were going to be $160 each. And I was like, well, let me get the scholarship so I can go ahead and pay for that, because I still didn't want my mom to have to pay for anything.
Right.
So I used that scholarship to pay for my first class. I have to take my final in a few weeks, so y'all got to pray for me. It's math.
Yeah.
Yeah, you got it. Yeah, you
You
got it.
came this far.
You got it.
You can do it.
You got
It's okay.
it.
Well, yeah, I was really happy. That's when all my scholarships started rolling in. I don't want to say rolling, I sound a little cocky. But I started getting
Talk
scholarships
it.
right
What you
after
talking
it.
about?
But
You work hard for that.
Yeah, you talking.
Can you talk a little bit about, like, I noticed how you seem to be very responsible and actually selfless. I'm listening to you talking about how, you don't want your mom to have to foot the bill for you, to continue your education. Can you talk about the role that your mom played in your life and how she supported you over the years to allow you to be the person you are?
Alright, so we gotta break this down. Because she over here, I did everything.
Hey, shout out to mom.
Yeah, shout out.
MVP.
Shout out to moms.
Well, when I was little, it started when I was little. My dad hasn't really been in the picture up until lately. So she didn't really have a choice unless she wanted to be in jail for not taking care of me. But no, really, she kept me like grounded and level-minded, because I've come to her with some problems, and she want to fight people. Whew, we had some situations.
Mom, you getting it like that?
Shout out to mom. My mom
Like
was
during
the same way.
basketball, I got to a point where sometimes I wanted to quit, because it was just getting so hard, and I would just talk to her, and she was like, "No, you can't quit. They need you to play. You do this and this and this and this. You bring this to the team. You bring energy. They just don't realize it yet. You'll show them. So she just kept motivating me and making sure that I stayed on top of what I had to stay on top of, even though she really didn't have to. I kind of had that part. School-wise, I was good. I was always good in school. I'm gonna continue that, by the way.
Okay.
I said it was. But yeah. I mean, my mom is great.
Shout out to mom. One more time.
Great.
One more time.
This question I have is for mom. Yeah, mom, I'm going to get you. I've heard people say the misconception is you can't be friends with your kids, and I know to a certain degree you can't. But it seems like you all have a sisterly relationship just by the way y'all interact with each other. Talk to me a little bit about that.
I mean, I'm mom first.
No question. To the mic, mom.
Talk to me a little bit about that.
I mean, I'm mom first.
No question. To the mic, mom. Go ahead, moms.
I knew it. Work clothes and everything.
Let's do it, moms.
Okay. So of course I'm mom first. But like I wasn't raised in a really, really strict manner. So I didn't want to be like one of those strict, super strict moms. Scared to talk to me about anything, so I wanted her to feel comfortable, growing up. So,
Right.
So we are friends to a degree, but there is it's a boundary.
Yeah.
She tried to overstep the boundary every now and then, but for the most part, so
She said
it's worked.
She said she wanted to play another sport, but you insisted on her playing basketball. What did you see to make her play basketball?
When you tried to make me cheerlead, Mom, come on, put it out.
Oh. I mean, I'm like a girly girl, so I wanted her to do like dance or something like that. I wasn't ever interested in sports.
Mm-hmm.
Like I played an instrument in, high school, so. And then my mom was the one that convinced me to let her play basketball. My mom was like, let her do what she wants to do. Because that's what she'll do best in.
Shout out to grandma.
Right, exactly. So that was actually her grandma. Because I was like, basketball. I'm thinking like that's for boys. I didn't know much about girls playing basketball. Even though my mom played basketball.
Right.
I wasn't into sports.
Shout out to grandma.
That's her. That's on grandma.
Shout out to grandma, man.
She knows me.
What? Where grandma at?
Grandma in Suffolk right now.
So Deaja, do you follow the WNBA?
No, not really. I like college basketball and high school basketball more than professional sports. But even though I don't follow regular season, I always make sure to watch the finals. Because that's all I'm going to see on my TL on Twitter, so I might as well pay attention to it.
So who's your college basketball team?
Duke.
Oh, no.
And I saw that. I was hoping they asked you that question. I saw that. I was like, woohoo, she about to throw that rich in here.
You over 2, right?
Redskin fan and a Duke fan.
And a Duke fan.
Oh, she got Sean on that one.
We Tar Heels fans.
Yeah, this interview is officially over, so I'm done. Whenever y'all ready, I'm done. I ain't got no more questions.
Like I told you before, my daughter plays basketball and she's really good at it. Not just my daughter, but any other kids that's listening to this broadcast. What type of advice would you give them to get them to where you are right now?
Don't quit. Oh my God, everything will get so hard and crash in on you at once. Don't let into it. You gotta stay focused on what you want to do when you want to do it. If you want to play in the WNBA, you gotta make sure you do what you gotta do to get there. You can't fall into what's going on around you because there's so much violence and stuff going around in the streets. You gotta stay focused, stay in the gym, stay on the field, stay wherever you need to be so you can get to where you want to be in life and make your parents proud.
That's what's up, yo. Deaja Colden.
With no R. With no R.
Say it right. Hey, let everybody know how they can find you. Facebook, Instagram, Twitter.
Twitter, y'all gotta follow me on Twitter. Don't laugh at my name, it's a little corny. It's DJ_ballin12. And no G on the ballin.
That ain't too bad.
Instagram is a little worse. I am _basketball.
Okay.
Ball is life.
Ball is life.
Wait, that's all one?
Yes.
Okay.
Ball is life. Alright. That's all it is. No, I just couldn't think of anything else. And it was I actually first made my Instagram and Twitter when my coach was like, oh, people coaches are gonna start looking at your pages and stuff. So I didn't want to have no provocative name or nothing. So I just made it relate to what I do all the time. So I wouldn't get in any kind of trouble. So nobody be like, oh, what was this? What was your name?
That might pick it up.
But with mom trying to say, which I agree with you, it's important. I do some teen, stuff with teen, and the first thing I tell them, your email, your Twitter name. When you get older and you try to do things, the name has to be nothing.
But even coaches, like college coaches, when they're trying to recruit you, they looking at your pages and trying to see, the things that you posting and stuff like that. Mm-hmm. And I even they would send me parent stuff to look out for, and that was one of the things that they said. They would start recruiting somebody based on the things that was one of the biggest things they told me. When I started playing at Blue Williams and tournaments and stuff, watch out for what you post. Watch out for what you put on Snapchat because that can easily be screenshotted.
I don't even play with for real. I barely get on Twitter. I barely get on Instagram. I get on Snapchat to watch other people's stuff.
Same here. Shout out to my Snapchat.
Shout out to Boo Williams.
Yeah.
Yeah.
We really appreciate you coming through, sitting
Thank
down,
you for
talking
having
to us.
me.
Awesome.
Thank you, Mom, for raising a wonderful person.
Shout out to Mom.
And she's so open and happy and just smiling. And I see where she get it from. Her mom sitting over there, she's just smiling and popping her gum. And
That's the energy Bob been looking for.
Yeah. Hey, look, I'm woke now. I've been woke honestly about an hour ago, for real. We can keep it a stack.
yeah.
That's what's up. We about to go to a commercial break. When we come back, what you want to do? What y'all want to do? Y'all want to
You
do
doing
part
this
two?
week in sports? Nah, we waiting on that. That's the threshold.
That's the
We going
threshold.
into that, yeah.
You got some This Week in Sports?
I got some This Week in Sports.
We're going to get into This Week in Sports with Mo.
Let's get it done.
Cheesetown Radio, in our opinion, sports show. We'll be back.
Chill.
Yeah.